各位朋友，大家好，歡迎大家收聽我哋今日嘅嘉賓訪談嘅。嗱咁啊，好多朋友咧，我相信咧都已經係知道咧，就係萬錦市嘅區域議員啊，Gordon Landon 咧，其實咧佢完成咗今年嘅呢一個任期咧，咁佢咧就將會係退休㗎啦。咁但係咧，佢喺最近呢幾年咧，佢一直咧都係喺萬錦市嘅 Markham Theatre 嗰度咧，咁佢係舉行咗一啲嘅頒獎嘅儀式嘅。咁而喺啱啱過去嘅9月15號咧，咁佢咧就係籌辦咗呢一個嘅頒獎儀式。呢個頒獎典禮咧係專門頒發俾一啲萬錦市嘅傑出嘅市民嘅。咁究竟啊具體嘅情形係點嘅咧？咁同埋佢退休之後有啲咩新嘅計劃咧？嗱，咁今日咧我哋好開心啊，就請到咗萬錦市嘅區域議員啊，係 Gordon Landon 咧上嚟咧係接受我哋嘅訪問嘅。Hi, welcome, Gordon.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, you look very nice.
Thank you.
Yeah, Gordon. So can you tell us how long have you been involved with Markham Council?
I've been on council for 31 years.
Wow, really? It doesn't look like.
I was off 3 years in a wheelchair, so it would have been 34.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So very long, right? 34 years.
I'm the longest serving councillor in the history of Markham.
Just the longest. Oh, I see. 咁其實咧，佢咧就已經係同呢一個萬錦市嘅市政府咧已經有34年嘅呢個關係啦。咁其實咧做呢個 council 嚟做咗34年㗎啦。咁所以亦都喺萬錦市嘅呢一個市府入邊咧係時間最長嘅一位嘅時間做得最長嘅一位呢個 city councillor 嘅。咁至於咧佢係舉辦呢一個 Achievement and Civic Recognition Awards 呢個 event 咧，亦都係搞咗好多年嘅。So how long have you been involved with this award, Achievement and Civic Recognition Awards?
I've been involved well over 17 years with this award, and it's run every 2 years for the for the Achievement and Civic Recognition Award.
It's a very good event, right? So you give the awards for like the winners. They have the contribution to the town, right? To the city of Markham.
Yeah, we have 4 categories, and we ask people to apply in those categories. This year we were very fortunate. We had 20 people apply, and we had to whittle it down. The committee had to whittle it down to 9 finalists in the various categories, and then we had to pick 4 winners out of that. And so we had a very good night at the theater. I think it was very professionally done, and everybody really enjoyed themselves. And I think there were some very worthy people got the awards. It just amazes me how much talent we have in our community and how many brilliant people are in different areas, and it just every year it just gets better and better and better. It's just absolutely amazing to me. Some of these young people do more than I've done in my whole life, you know, in a matter of 18 years.
Okay, so can you tell us so what kind of categories you have?
Yeah, we have a business category, which of course Mark Cullen was the winner of that, and he's been involved in the nursery business, and he's been on TV and promoting it. But he always promotes it as from Unionville in Markham, but he goes all over the world promoting it, and he's been a very good ambassador for Markham. So that's one of the reasons that he won. There was other people there that were very, very qualified, but yet hadn't had that outside exposure.
So the first category is about business.
The second one is community achievement, and there's a lot of people have done a lot of good work in community achievement. We found Dr. Deborah Mishra was one of the people that had done so much in that area, and also promoted harmony in our community between the different ethnic groups, and written and promoted it around the world, that we felt he had so many good things to say about Markham and what a great community it was, and everything else, that he's written so much. We felt he qualified as the winner in that case.
Okay, so I'm going to translate a bit. 咁其實咧，佢哋喺今年9月15號舉辦呢一個嘅頒獎典禮咧，咁係分開，佢通常咧就係分開4個嘅組別嘅。咁首先第一個組別就係for business 啦，咁亦都希望咧就係可以係表彰到一啲係對萬錦市有貢獻嘅一啲嘅做生意成功嘅人士啦。咁而另外咧，第二個 category 咧頭先佢咧就係話對呢個社區有貢獻嘅人士啦。咁佢哋咧分別咧亦都每個組別咧亦都今年咧係有一個 winner 係出咗嚟嘅。So what's the third category?
The third category is cultural achievement, And I think the winner was Abduri Mutlan Gan from Sri Lanka. And of course he, after emigrating to Canada, he worked very hard with a number of agencies and wrote 20 books and on the problems of Sri Lanka and their integration into Canada and that type of thing. So he became a famous artist, and he's won a lot of literary awards and that type of thing for his writings. So we felt that he was one of the more deserving candidates to win that award as well.
咁我係第三個組別咧，就係關於呢一個 culture， 即係文化方面嘅。咁今年咧得獎嘅朋友咧，咁佢咧就係從斯里蘭卡嚟㗎啦，咁所以佢寫咗好多書啊嚇，啲書籍咧亦都係講到關於喺斯里蘭卡啲移民嚟到呢度所面對嘅一啲嘅問題啊等等啊，咁所以佢今次咧亦都係喺呢一個culture 呢一個文化呢個組別咧係得到獎嘅。So the last category.
And it's sports and recreation, and that was a really hard one to choose between. We had Valerie Locker, who was a former Canadian national badminton team player, and she's won Pan Am Games in Rio. She's been in Brazil. She's been in the Commonwealth Games in Australia. She's now retired and teaching badminton in the region. And so she has a lot of medals and you know, has brought a lot of good things to Markham about it. The other one was Philip Wong, who I was very impressed with. He was a very young fellow, but he has done so much with wushu across all of the games and everything, and he's been a winner and a gold medalist as well. So that was a very tough decision, but we had to finally decide on Valerie this year as being the winner. But I encourage Philip to come back next time we will have the awards, because I think if he continues doing what he's doing, he could easily be a winner as well.
OK， 咁係而最後一個嘅組別咧，就係關於一啲運動方面嘅呢一個組別啦。咁而今年咧亦都係選出咗一啲嘅選手咧，就喺萬錦市咧，咁其實亦都係喺過往咧係得到好多唔同運動嘅一啲嘅獎項啊，咁亦都可以係即係代表到我哋萬錦市啦，咁所以亦都係得到呢啲組別嘅呢個獎項嘅。咁啊，其實好多人都想知道咧，就其實呢一個嘅比賽啊，其實佢選出嚟，其實頭先佢都已經講咗啦，究竟係咩 ？So can you repeat again? So what kind of factors are considered when selecting a winner?
What's very important is that they've done something of significance within Markham. In other words, you've seen some of them have taught in Markham, some of them have written books in Markham, some of them have done other things in Markham, but also that they've gone beyond Markham and they've promoted Markham from outside as well. A lot of people can do things in Markham, but they don't go outside, and that's the real difference. It's about 50-50 in the way we judge them. It's how much they've done outside and how much they've done inside.
咁其實咧有好多人都做得好好啦。咁其實佢哋想揀呢一個嘅 winner 嘅因素咧，亦都取決於咧，唔單止你喺萬錦市入邊咧佢係有貢獻啦，咁而都另外你離開咗萬錦市咧，亦都可以係代表到萬錦市帶俾萬錦市一啲嘅，即係可以 represent 到萬錦市以外嘅，即係兩部分嘅因素咧都要考慮。如果淨係咧喺萬錦市入邊係有成就啦，但係如果係喺 outside Markham 咧係即係冇呢個 recognition 咧，咁其實都可能會爭少少啦。咁我哋總言之咧係預祝咧所有可以係有貢獻嘅朋友都可以攞啲獎項啦。Okay, so the last question is, so we all know you are going to retire very soon after this term. So what are your plans when you retire as a councillor after this term?
Well, I've been working for a year and a half on the fact that we get a lot of delegations from different countries coming to Markham. And I think it's time that Markham took this more seriously. So what I've proposed is that we do an international trading center here in Markham, and we would have, I already have 10 countries signed up, and I have 38 cities that are signed up as well, and a lot more coming on stream. And then a lot of the accountants and lawyers and real estate agents and everybody else wants to get involved in the trade center, obviously, because as the delegations come in, they want to put their kids in school, they want to buy houses, they want to start businesses. So there'll be some offices for them to start businesses in the trading center as well. And there'll be some trade shows that we hold with the cities and and countries as we develop the center. And there'll also be some opportunities for some cultural space and also for some display space. But we won't be selling stuff for people, and we're not, that's not the idea. It's to bring businesses together from Canada and other countries, see how they can work together. I've already been successful in my trips to China, bringing 13 businesses to Markham, and they've been successful in setting up operations here, testing things, and then maybe moving into the States or into the rest of Canada. I think that's what we should be doing, is to try and create jobs within Markham itself.
Yeah， 咁其實咧，佢退休之後嘅計劃咧，就希望咧可以係搞一個嘅國際性嘅呢一個貿易中心啊，希望咧就係帶俾唔同嘅國家咧，同呢一個萬錦市咧就有一個嘅交流啦，同埋係呢一個聯絡嘅。咁佢亦都係planning 咧，就係去緊好多唔同嘅國家啦，希望可以為呢一個國際嘅貿易中心咧，可以係做一啲嘅工作嘅。So what would you like to see in the new and elected councillors in the new council term?
What I'd really like to see is I'd like to see us get back to a team again. I think that what's happened is that people have got too interested in their own issues, and they don't work as a team as well as they used to. And so if you want to get something done on council, it really takes all of council to make the decision and all of council to work together. I also think it's important that we start to get some younger people involved on council. I think sometimes the same people can get reelected, and that's not bad because you get experience, but you also need some new ideas that can come in. So I felt it was time that I gave up that and went on to something else and let some of the younger people come in and try and see what they can do with Markham. And I know that there'll be responsible people there and they'll do a good job.
OK， 咁其實咧，佢都希望咧就話係睇到嚟緊嘅新嘅一屆嘅選出嚟嘅 councillor 咧，希望咧佢哋可以多啲年青人參與咧，同埋係咧其實個團體精神咧都係非常之重要㗎。咁so today, so we're really lucky to have you here, you know. So to talk to you. So thank you so much and congratulations for your retirement. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You still have to put up with me till the 1st of December.
Thank you.